There's a look inside the iconic Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Jakeem Grant now to return. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Carr to throw. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Ready, break.
Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Young looks to throw on first down. They're going right back to Hamler. Touchdown! K.J. Hamler with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And on this play, he just made a great route. The quarterback had to deliver it, sure, but a great route run there.
And, Brandon, this is what the best receivers do. They work on their route running because it's one thing to have athletic ability, but to really get open, you have to set up defensive backs with different routes and be precise in your cuts.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Brian Burns, the one to bring him down. Now it's 2nd and 10. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Kamara up the middle. And After the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw with Carr. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. On the counter, here's Kamara. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves them with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, here's Carr. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
Carr going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. They're back to 500 on the year. But, Charles, is this little mini run coming too late to salvage their season?
Well, they definitely dug themselves a hole that leaves them needing to play almost perfect football from here on out. But I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of doing exactly that.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2.
Ready.
A first down throw for Young. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. These two teams, they met in Charlotte earlier in the year with the Panthers coming out on top. So they'll be looking for the win here in New Orleans to complete the season sweep. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. That is caught by Thielen. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 36. A good pickup there of 22.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a first down throw for Young. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
To the air once more, Young.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 24-yard line. The third down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time. First and 10, Young. That is taken in by Hurst. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Young to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Bryce Young taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking. Nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he is not going to get the first down as they'll spot this at about the 28. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
2nd and 9.
A give. This is Kamara. And he'll get this up to about the 40.
47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again.
And he is going to have a Saints first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
On the ground, Kamara.
And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Throwing his car on third down. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A third down pickup of 5.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go for it. It's Carr. Little short pass here to Hill. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Ready.
Now Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
17.
To throw, Young. He'll find Thielen work in the middle. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
On play action, it's Carr. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
He's going to take another shot here.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3.
Here we go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
On the ball.
They'll set up a throw.
They're going for Hamler, but this is intercepted.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
OP.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Kamara. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Patterson's kick is good. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but a starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a first down.
38.
Young to throw it. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the third quarter. 2nd and 10.
Young. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 38-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode Really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Now here's Young. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. K.J. Hamler, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Panthers take a 3-touchdown lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
At their own 29-yard
On the ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Looking to throw, Young. Checks this down to Hubbard. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Young into the slide, and he's got a 1st down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. But Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Brian Brzee able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Yellow.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here is Young. Over the middle, complete. It's Hubbard. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33. Give them 18 on the play. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame him?
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Chark, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Panthers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Well, Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. And Young's going to throw for this.
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
On the return from his end zone is Grant. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. The Saints on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 10. Gets this one to Hill. And some room to maneuver. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Carr. Pressure comes, and down he goes.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Talk about 2 sides of the ball at cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. The front 7, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.